Hello again. Now I want to show you about our sink. This is our sink. We have a cover that opens. You can open up the sink, use the sink, and it closes. When using the sink, you go ahead and open it up. Most of the time when you turn this, water will not come out. I have the pump on. The pump is located here on the other side of the cabinets, of the counter space, and you can turn it on and turn it off. There's a button right here. On this side, it turns orange when it's on, and it is clear when it's not on. I turned it off. Water does not go anymore. I turned it on. Water's going. Okay, when you're done and not using the sink, make sure you're closing the sink and closing the top. All of our water and the gray water is located below. Like many of our other cabinets here, you got to make sure to push the button, open it up, and inside you'll have the fresh water here, and you'll have the gray water. Now, make sure that when you're filling up your fresh water, your water pump is turned off. You go ahead and disconnect the fresh water, and you can go ahead and pull it out. Right there, you open the fresh water up, and you can fill it up at any freshwater station along your trip. Close it up tight, make sure it's tight. When you're done, you filled it up, you slide it back in. You go ahead and click in the valve here again, and then you can turn the pump back on, and the water will go. As for gray water is right here. Gray water is a little bit different. When you're pulling out the gray water, you pull out your gray water valve, which is basically all your dirty water that comes out of the sink. You take it off, you put the top back on, twist, pull the gray water out, and then go ahead and, similar to the fresh water, you go ahead and you take the top off and you go ahead and dump it. There's gray water dumping stations all over in many campgrounds. You can use this. When you're done, just like the fresh water, you go ahead and seal it back up. When it's empty, you put it back in. You go ahead and open your valve up. This is super important. You don't want to leave this open. You put this back in so that any kind of gray water, any kind of water you're using in here goes in your gray water system. Once you're all done, you can go ahead and close it back up. And just like our other cabinets, you push the button flush against the other button, and then it'll be locked. And again, make sure it's locked when you're driving, otherwise things will come flying out.